Halloween, my favorite night of the year. There's just something magical about it. The air, crisp and cool, carrying the scent of fallen leaves and the promise of fun. The smell of candy everywhere. Chocolate, caramel, and those little candy corns that everyone loves to hate. This year I was throwing the biggest party ever. I wanted it to be unforgettable. A night to remember. My costume, a giant banana. It was ridiculous, but that's what made it perfect. I was ready to get mashed. For weeks we planned. Decorations, food, music, we had it all. Fog machine, check. Spooky lights, check. We even had a playlist of the best Halloween hits. Enough candy to give a dentist nightmares? Double check. I invited everyone. No one was left out. My friends, their friends, even that weird neighbor with the pet parrot. The day arrived. My heart raced with anticipation. I hung up the last cobweb, jittery with excitement. Every detail had to be perfect. Tonight my house would be the hottest spot in town. The place where memories would be made.
I looked around, proud. The decorations were perfect, the atmosphere electric. This was going to be epic. The night was young and the possibilities were endless. We were ready to celebrate Halloween like never before. The doorbell rang. It was showtime. Witches, zombies, and superheroes flooded in. Music thumped. Laughter echoed.
My best friend, dressed as a pirate, chugged down punch. A group of vampires argued over garlic knots. The dance floor was packed. My banana costume was a huge hit. I high-fived a werewolf. I shared a plate of cookies with a fairy princess.
This was the best Halloween party ever.
Then everything changed. A strange smell drifted through the air, faint at first, like burnt popcorn. People sniffed the air, confused.
"What is that?" someone asked.
The music played on. We kept dancing, but the smell grew stronger. Now it was acrid, sharp, like burning plastic.
Nervous whispers replaced laughter. Something was wrong.
Suddenly the music stopped. It was as if someone had hit the pause button on the entire night. The room, once filled with laughter and chatter, fell eerily silent.
The lights flickered. Shadows danced on the walls, creating an unsettling atmosphere. The once vibrant colors of the costumes now looked ghostly and pale.
A voice boomed through the speakers. It was loud, authoritative, and sent chills down our spines.
"Attention, emergency! This is not a drill! Evacuate immediately!" The urgency in the voice was unmistakable, and it triggered an immediate reaction.
Panic surged through the room. People screamed. The smell intensified. It was a mix of sweat, fear, and something burning.
Smoke billowed from the vents. It was thick, dark, and suffocating. The air became hard to breathe. We stampeded towards the exits, a tangled mess of costumes and fear. People pushed and shoved, desperate to escape.
I tripped, falling into a pile of screaming goblins. Their tiny hands clawed at me as they tried to get up. My banana costume deflated around me. It was both comical and tragic in the chaos.
I scrambled to my feet, choking on the smoke. My eyes watered and my throat burned. My heart pounded in my ears. The adrenaline was coursing through my veins, making everything feel surreal. "Get out! Just get out!" The shouts echoed in the room, a desperate plea for safety. We moved as one, driven by sheer instinct to survive. We spilled out onto the lawn, gasping for air. Fire trucks screamed down the street, sirens wailing. Flames shot from the roof of my house, licking at the night sky.
I stood there, watching my dream party turn into a nightmare. My friends huddled around me, their faces pale with shock.
The fire department arrived quickly. They battled the blaze, but the damage was done. My house, my beautiful house, was gone. Halloween has always been my favorite time of the year. The decorations, the costumes, the eerie atmosphere, it all brings a sense of excitement and nostalgia. But one Halloween night, everything changed. Later, we learned the cause of the fire. It was a night filled with laughter and joy, but it quickly turned into a nightmare. Faulty wiring in the fog machine, a freak accident. The fog machine, which was supposed to add to the spooky ambiance, became the source of a devastating fire. I lost everything in that fire. The flames consumed my home, my belongings, and my cherished memories. The decorations that once brought joy now lay in ashes. My belongings, my memories, my sense of security. But I was lucky. No one was hurt. The experience changed me. It made me realize how fragile life is and how quickly everything can be taken away. It taught me the true meaning of gratitude. I began to appreciate the little things, the moments with family and friends, and the simple joys of life. To appreciate what I have because it can all disappear in an instant. Every Halloween, as I set up my decorations, I am reminded of that night and the lessons it taught me. Now, every Halloween, I hang a fire extinguisher next to my decorations. It's a small precaution, but it gives me peace of mind. A small reminder of a night I'll never forget and the lessons I learned from the ashes. The fire may have taken my possessions, but it gave me a new perspective on life and the importance of safety and gratitude.
Subscribe my channel. 99.7% not subscribe. Please subscribe my channel.